A city based on industry, from market stalls to collieries, owners, directors and entrepreneurs. Oh, we've got all that and more. No matter how high you fly, no matter how far you go, the spotlight's on you and we call Wrexham home.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wrexham Business Spotlight Podcast. We're here for another episode where we meet a Wrexham business owner and we learn about a new Wrexham business. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Segun.
Yeah, hi Adrian.
You're right. So you've recently got a new business. You're quite new to the Wrexham business world, aren't you? And you've got an app. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the app?
Yes, so basically the business is SA Tech Innovations. So we specialize in IT support, automations and web app development.
Okay.
So our product is the Welsh for Kids. So in which it's a learning platform from age 3 to 11, in which kids could learn Welsh.
Okay.
So by playing games, lesson and interaction. So it's a very good app in which, there are traffic. People have been using it both home and abroad currently. So it's basically useful for parents, teachers, and schools. And the main reason why the app was created is just to grow and make kids learn Welsh language. That's just the basic idea around it.
Okay.
So, from that, it has been really good so far, like the traffic and the usage from that.
So this app's live at the moment. Where can people download it from?
Basically, it's a web app.
Yeah.
So you just have to log on to www.welshforkids.com.
Okay.
So then you can access it just from the web. Yeah.
And how long has it been live?
For like 3 months now.
Okay.
And it has been so massive. Like the streaming and checking of the application has been good so far. Yeah.
Great. Sounds exciting. What about yourself? What's your background? What do we need to know about
basically, Segun is an IT support person.
Yep.
In which I finished my uni 2015. And since then, I've been working in the IT industry and IT sector for like 10 years now. So the main reason why I tend to try or drift into, starting my own business is based on the past experience I have in IT. So, and I believe there are diverse ways in which IT could solve issues. So that's also given me the idea to okay, let me start something and, put something out there for people. So the main goal is just about solving problem and also creating solutions to everyone. Okay.
So I believe your app is quite heavily AI based. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So just tell us how that sort of works. What is the AI involvement?
So basically, when how the AI comes into existence is because on the app, it's like a translation in which you are transcribing from Welsh to English and English to Welsh, vice versa.
Okay.
So in that integration, for people that don't even know how to speak Welsh or does not have any idea, you can always log on, just to transcribe and click probably numbers, alphabets, and also some lessons. So that gives you more room in order for you to know what you are doing and navigating into. Okay. So that's AI seems to be like, an integration that has been helping the app for people that doesn't have any idea, probably for parents or for kids, in order for them to cross-check what they are doing and also keep them in line as well.
Okay. So is AI your background? Were you working in AI before, or is it more like a hobby you've got skills in?
It's just an hobby I got skills in of recent, because looking at the AI integration just came into existence for not long now. So due to my past experience and also some trainings I've done. So that gives me more room to integrate that into the web application. Yeah. So which has been going smoothly and perfect. Yeah.
Excellent. So obviously your app is very heavily based around the Welsh language.
Yes.
Are you a Welsh speaker yourself?
Basically I'm not.
Okay.
So the main idea of that is because I could remember when my 3-year-old child came back from nursery and he was singing a Welsh song. I'm like, oh, okay. So if they can start the integration of, learning Welsh at that tender age, then definitely for me to support the Welsh language and the Welsh culture, and also the goal of, 1 million speakers in the next 5-10 years in Welsh, then I could do something with my skills and idea.
Yeah.
So that has given me more room to let me develop something. And looking at myself, I've been living in Wales for like 4 or 5 years now. So I found it more, culture-wise, and it's a place to live and settle down. So with that, it can also give me more room to learn and also, dive into Welsh
So your son is schooling in Wales and learning Welsh?
Yes.
Is that first language Welsh or second
No,
language
second
Welsh?
language.
Second
Yeah, so it's just like an integration of, you need to speak Welsh and,
Yeah.
and English at the same time. So me developing an app like that, it will enhance him to be able to speak Welsh more fluently because I have time to also put him through and, learn Welsh as well.
Yeah. So as a non-Welsh speaker yourself,
Yeah.
What are the challenges to creating an app based on Welsh language that you're not fluent in yourself?
Yeah, right. So from that's when the AI integration comes in. So because I'm not a Welsh speaker doesn't mean I shouldn't know how to, integrate that. So by me creating that web app, it also gives me a vision like, okay, I have an English in front of me, then I should be able to transcribe it into Welsh. So that's when the AI is just like a translator. So when you have that, then you can always integrate that as well. And from what you just mentioned, it makes me, remember back home from Nigeria. There's a certain place called Lagos, Nigeria. It's more, so it's more like a Yoruba-dominated place. So you have different people that comes in from different part of states. So when they come into Lagos, it makes them integrate with the culture that they are even forced to speak that language, which is Yoruba. So that's why I feel it's not a barrier for me because I don't speak Welsh now. But as time goes on, I can always learn and also fit in. And for people coming up and very young, they can also adapt that culture and start speaking Welsh. Yeah.
So in terms of creating the app though, is there any sort of security for your side that the AI has translated it correctly? Because Welsh can be quite a difficult. I've learned Welsh. I know it can be
definitely
grammatically difficult.
Yes,
sometimes.
definitely. Yeah. Yes, there are some things been put in. I and my team as well as work and tested it and see everything was been working fine and integrated properly.
Yeah. What about in Welsh? We have different dialects in North Wales to South Wales. Does it cater for both of those, or is it based in one or the other, or?
It's just one. It's just a one language in general, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just one, but just Wales in general. Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Those dialects, I found the hardest bit about learning Welsh because you think you know how to say something, and then you see it said another way. It's very confusing.
So I think that's like intonation. Like that's when it comes in.
Yeah. So just parking the Welsh for a little bit because we're sort of a general business podcast.
Yeah.
And creating products and services through AI like you have is something a lot of people might want to do. So just talk us through that process.
You mean from start to the finish?
Yeah. How did you use the AI and what did you have to do? What did the AI do? Yeah,
looking at AI currently, it's about garbage in and garbage out. So, and you need to have your prompts correctly. So when everyone hears AI, they feel, you just have to say anything. You need to put in the right prompts. You want to integrate this. I want you to do this for me. So it takes an intellectual person to be like, this is what I want to do. You must have the idea before you make it come live. So doing that is much more easier because I have the skills. I've done the training and, due to my past experience. So it was easy for me to put in that prompt and integrate everything properly.
Yeah. How long did it take you to create it then?
I would say 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I started December 30th.
Yeah.
So then I was able to do the whole testing and implementation, the design at the end of March 30th. And April came.
As a comparison, do you have any idea how long it would have taken you if we didn't have AI? How long would it have taken you to create the same app?
The same app without AI, to be honest, it might be much more longer, probably 1 month difference. Because I need to hire different, people to do that. So, like I said, with the AI integration, it makes things much more easier. I wouldn't say easier, just to manage time as well. Just to help you enhance what you need to do in order to cut cost as well. So that's what it has been. Yeah. Say that again, sorry.
So people looking to create business ideas. Yeah. You've identified a problem and you've used AI to create your solution.
Integrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not just to create the solution, you need to integrate. Yeah. So like I mentioned, not just full AI. You have to know the right prompts. You have to have the experience and the training as well for you to know what you are doing. So for instance, let me say, someone have an issue with the application now, and I want it to work this way, or it's not working this way. Since I'm the builder and I'm the founder, so I know where to go. I have an experience, some programming language as well. So I could, go into there and fix it as soon as possible. So the AI is just like a tool in which that needs to enhance the application.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
And I'm assuming you haven't used like ChatGPT for this. You've used different sort of products.
No, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
No. So just much more AI for the transcript. I would say 11 Labs. That's for the audio as well. So that was also being integrated and used. Yeah.
Okay. When I looked at your website, I've noticed you've got sort of 3 clear streams of who you want to aim the product at as well.
For which one?
So I think you're aiming it at both users, teachers, and entire school.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
That's the one. So that's for parents, for teachers, and school in general.
Okay.
So for parents, so what I would say is, for instance, I have a child at home, 2 or 3, so I can always log into the app, register or assign my child or children into the application. Then I can always put them through and learn, probably off school. So the one for teachers, probably Welsh-speaking teachers, they can always sign up and, teach children in school. It might be individual, And for the one in school generally, that's when, let me say for a nursery and they need a Welsh tools in order to enhance the children.
Yeah.
So they can just sign up for the whole platform,
Okay.
and they can always use that in schools differently. Yeah.
So would this enable teachers who aren't Welsh speakers to be able to deliver Welsh to their class?
Yes,
Because it's got the prompts for them.
yes, definitely. If you look into the app itself, there's a place in which it can transcribe the whole interface to English and Welsh. So for instance, if you are a Welsh speaker now, then once you click into the web application, you just toggle that icon, then it gives you all the interface for Welsh. Then you can always read, So if you're an English speaking person, then you can always click on that toggle as well, and you try to navigate through and be able to teach and compare and contrast as well.
Okay.
So that's how it works. Yeah.
And I guess if a school are using your product and the teacher is, it's going to sync up with doing stuff at home and in school for the child. They're going to get like a continuity
yes, that's the
of
one.
what's being
Yeah,
taught.
that's the one. Yeah.
So what's your plans for business, and who are your sort of ideal customers? Where are we trying to get this to?
Yes, so like I mentioned, not just about Welsh for kids alone. There are also much more products coming up front, more solution. Like I mentioned, we are into IT support as well, setting up computers from start to finish, cloud phone system and the likes. So that's more relationship with customers as well. So as time goes on,
And more AI apps to follow, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely.
What's this space?
So yeah.
So is there a plan to try and roll this out across all schools? Have it used universally?
Yes, exactly. That's the goal. Starting from Wrexham down to the local and every part of Wales, just for them to integrate and utilize that tools and that system.
Yeah.
I
noticed I think it's particularly on your school package, there's like a support that you'll give them as well.
Yeah.
Is that all been done by yourself, or does the AI do that, or will you outsource that?
No, just by myself and the team. Yeah. So that's the main support. Like if you have any issues, probably having login issues and thereabouts, then there is an email which will just come to me directly or my team, then we'll pick it up. Then we get that sorted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So potentially there's a lot of admin if you roll this out to a lot of schools.
Exactly. So a lot of tasks to be looking forward to.
Yeah.
On a day-to-day. Yeah.
Okay. And then obviously to put it in schools, it's probably got to be in line with the national curriculum. Is that something you've considered?
Yes, everything is there. If you take a look at the app itself, it has all the information down, following up with the child and learn everything. It's all there, child safety and everything. So it follows the guideline and everything is being checked. Yeah.
So I wonder if eventually there's a chance to sell it to sort of the Welsh government and have them roll it out for you to all the schools. Is that?
I to be honest, I haven't really thought about that. But the idea now is just to roll it out there, just to support the Welsh culture and see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, make it go viral in every part of Wrexham and Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just give us a flavour for what the app looks like when someone's in it. What sort of tasks are there to do, or sort of games for the kids?
Yeah. So it's very quite simple. So it's an app that has an interface for lessons, games, and stories. So if you go on to lessons, that's the first interface you see on your home. So we have alphabet, we have numbers, we have family, we have names of places, days of the week. So when a child or someone clicks into, for instance, numbers, so it starts counting from 1 to 10, like in, down, trail, from that. So after learning, from the alphabet, then it gives you a random test just to see if what you've learned was actually right. So it can just run you through, identify these numbers. So one, you can click. Then after that, it gives you an appraisal just to see if you got it correctly. And on the game part, so that's where you have on the alphabets and numbers as well. So you need to match different numbers to likely ones. Same as alphabets, same as days of the week, and same as everything. So the last bit is the stories. So just story about, let me say, dinosaur or animals, or so you can just read through, just to have an idea of how the Welsh language is being pronounced, reading stories in Welsh and understanding in Welsh. So that's just basically about the app. So home, lessons, games, stories, then adding multiple child or children into the application. Then after that, you can also print out your results just to see how you are progressing. Yeah. So that's just basically how it works. Yeah.
One thing that impressed me when I had a sort of play around with it as well, is the voice very much sounds like a Welsh person. It doesn't sound like what I would think an AI voice would be.
Exactly.
So that's quite sure how you've done that.
Yeah. So that's where the integration of AI and using the right prompts. So if you reckon, I mentioned, you have to, know the right prompt to use. And based on my experience in IT and also the training I've done, so I was able to integrate that, map it out, and also, relate with my team just to test and see how it goes. So yeah.
Okay. So over the last few years, I've learnt Welsh on Duolingo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I completed it, and I just don't get enough practice.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a very, very well-known language app. There's also one called Say Something in Welsh, which is quite popular.
Yeah.
How does yours fit into this? How do you differentiate or compete with them? Or
right. So why Welsh for Kids is different? It's number one, it's a web application, which is generally for children from age 3 to 11. So that's number one. And number two, we have in different section. It is straightforward for lessons, games, and stories. And it gives you room to add multiple children and also print out their results instantly. And it's basically strictly for schools and also for nurseries. So mind you, mentioning age 3 to 11 means that's the young age in which children can catch up with things. So using that to train the children from young makes it much more different. And being the first Nigerian developer to do that Welsh for Kids,
I reckon you probably are.
Yeah. So that also makes it much more different from every other application. So yeah.
So it's more where you're positioning it.
The positioning, the interface, and the whole home and interface of everything from start to finish. Yeah, is way more different.
I did find Duolingo very much aimed at adults.
That's
the sort of questions
exactly.
they asked.
Yeah, so that's why I mentioned it's strictly for age 3 to 11. Before the advanced part of it. So yeah.
So now you've got your prompts. You talked about how strict they've got to be, and you've got sort of an interface that works.
Yeah.
How easily could you create this for French and Spanish and German and Italian?
Oh yeah, that's even much more easier, because like I mentioned, once you have the idea, then there's always a blueprint for you to match it up with every other thing. So having that, I think that should be one of something I'm trying to think of as well. Creating different applications for probably other countries as well. So that should be much more easier, but might come in a different interface and different structure. So that's the only thing that would be different.
Yeah. So I suppose obviously English is learnt all across the world.
Yes.
You could aim it at here it's learning Welsh for people who are mainly English speaking. It could be learning English
for people
other
trying
languages.
to learn other languages. Yeah. So yeah.
So you're going to be busy, yeah.
Very busy. No, it's busy. Yeah.
Keeping it going. So you're employed before you recently started this business. Just talk us through that journey of how and when you became self-employed.
Right. Like I mentioned, I've been employed for over 10 years now. So my last job was with a telecommunication company in which, I have to like think it twice, like, oh, okay, I've done more to the business or to the industry and all. So I think I need to start something because I have the idea, I have the experience, and I have that vision. So that is the main goal that actually made me, okay, I need to start something. So, and December last year, I was able to put in something and start my own business. So like I mentioned, you just need to start if you have the idea and the experience. So I believe I'm good to go. And since I've been in the market for a very long time and I know how the business also works, and I've done a lot of trainings and a lot of certifications and also a lot of, coursework, then fine.
Yeah.
That gives me more room to.
A lot of business owners we meet on this podcast have that experience where they stay in work because they like the security of earning their salary, and they're trying to build something on the side. And then they get to this point where you just can't manage.
You can't manage it too.
Is that what you did? Or
exactly, because it has gotten to that stage whereby, you can't manage working with someone and being self-employed. You just have to focus on your craft, just to keep going and pushing. And, imagine you asking me to come down over here and I tell you, oh, I won't be able to come. I keep giving excuses here and there. Then it's not, or trying to meet up with the clients and you keep giving excuses every now and then. So it doesn't speak well of the business, is it?
Yeah. And I guess especially if you're offering that support to schools.
Exactly.
You got to be able to answer the phone.
Exactly my point. So you just have to like focus on your craft and dedicate your time. And also, the customer comes first. So you have to give them your all and do what you have to do and make everyone happy. Yeah.
This episode of the Wrexham Business Spotlight Podcast is kindly sponsored by AB Accountancy, a leading local firm with offices in both Wrexham and Llangollen, passionate about supporting you and your business with their finances and tax. If you want to get in touch with AB Accountancy, there's a link to their website in this episode description. So talk us through how you're trying to market this and how you're trying to get it well known. Are you speaking directly to sort of head teachers or to local authorities? Or
fair to be honest. I've been rolling out different emails out there to schools, to council, and also news, just like it was seen on Leader News as well.
Yeah.
So and different people, and also trying to meet up with the MP very soon. So yeah, that's the goal.
Okay.
So yeah.
So is it? I mean, going school to school is obviously a long process. Is that...
It's actually not a long process because, like I mentioned, once I send an email to different schools, because let me say like 10, 15 schools a day, just to create the awareness and also follow up with emails or sometimes follow up with calls, or maybe need to also book an appointment to go into schools and, talk them through how the app is being done and how it works and everything. So yeah, I've been pushing, and I also have my team as well, in which they have been trying to like through socials and all. They're trying to market the Welsh for Kids application. So yeah, it's been going on.
What's the sort of success rate? If you go and speak to 15 schools, how many are replying to you and coming back positively?
To be fair enough, I've not really counted how many, but to be honest, I can give a certain percentage, like 40, 50%, 60. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
You mentioned there was a Leader Live article on you.
Yeah.
There was an article out. They talked about sort of you and the product.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, that was actually a massive one for me because that day I actually got a lot of traffic on the app. I saw like over 21,000 views.
Oh, really?
On that. Yeah, I had to like track the dashboard. I'm like, nice.
What would the day have been before that?
Before that was a bit less. Yeah, a bit less, to be honest. So after that, the awareness was there. Like, I saw different people trying to sign up, from my back end. I was able to see the sign up and the logins and, the traffic and well. So yeah, that was a really fantastic one from Leader. Yeah.
So you need to find more more sort of avenues like that, really.
Yes,
And
to be honest.
get a wide publication.
Yeah.
Maybe come on some local podcasts. Or...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So you're a new business. Have you accessed any sort of local business support?
Yes, to be honest, I've been looking into one in Mold. I'm still following up on emails, but I was asked to come for a meeting, I think early next week, thereabouts. So yeah, I'm still trying to look into to follow up with them and see how we can progress from there as well. Yeah.
You mentioned a couple of times you've got a team as well.
Yeah.
So you're quite early into your journey and you've built a team already. Just talk us through that.
Basically, me being in the IT world, I have different people I've been relating with both home and abroad. So I have a developer, I have a, software testing person, I have so I keep up with them on a daily basis. So it's something I need to speak to them. Oh, Lucas, this is what I've been working on. This is the goal. This is what we are looking up to. Then how can we manage this? How can we push this out there? So, that's communication is there. So I don't necessarily need to be with them like every now and then, but through socials, calls, emails, then that has also given me more room to like integrate faster.
Feels like you're quite a big operation already for quite early in your journey.
Yeah, definitely we say so. But yeah, to be honest, because two heads are better than one in it. So yeah, that has given me more room to like, push my the web application and every other thing. Yeah.
Okay. So we always ask the same 3 questions to all our guests at the end. So we're going to move on to them now.
Right.
What does success look like to you?
Well, success regarding Welsh for Kids, featuring in Leader Life is one thing for me. It has also been a plus to myself and my team, and also looking into too many subscribers on that Welsh for Kids application. So success for me is like much more collaboration with and partnership with different people in the next 5-10 years, and looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, and then having this rolled out and
rolled out and be used in every part of Wrexham, every part of North Wales, in Wales, and across board.
Yeah, and playing your part in with a vision, isn't it, to get Welsh spoken by.
Yes, that's the vision. Yeah, in the next 2050, over 1 million people speaking Welsh. Then that would also be a joy for me, like contributing to that, that culture and that goal as well and that vision.
Yeah. Okay, Segun. So if someone listening to this podcast wanted to start a business, could be an AI product like yours, or it could be anything else. But if they came and asked you for one piece of advice that you've learned along your journey, what would that be?
Right. The advice I will give is you need to start, you need to be focused, and you don't need to procrastinate. So you just need to keep your heads up and focus on your craft and, follow it on a step by step, then you will definitely get there.
Okay.
So,
great. Yeah. And then this is the Wrexham Business Spotlight podcast. We've had the spotlight on you for this episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask you to return the favour and to shine it onto another local business that you think is worthy of some praise.
Right. First of all, Wrexham Business Spotlight, a shout out to them. And also...
We'll take that.
and also, shout out to Elika Josh. It's a healthcare system-based company in which they are into support, healthcare worker and care home. And also, shout out to checkcom.com. They're into telecommunication and IT support. They're doing massively well as well.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got Elika Josh, who are a healthcare company, and
checkcom.com.
Checkcom.com.
Yeah. So they're into IT telecommunication.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, Segun. It's been great to learn about you and about your app.
Yeah.
I'm all for anything promoting the Welsh language. I'm a learner myself.
That's absolutely fine. Yeah.
So I was really keen to get you on and talk to you.
Exactly.
Thanks so much.
It's my pleasure.
Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Wrexham Business Spotlight Podcast. Please like and hit the share button, and please leave us your comments and thoughts on any of our social media pages. See you at the next one.